Hi guys, video game viewer here with a review of Final Fantasy XIII. It's for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. I'm gonna try the best I can to explain the storyline of this game, give a basic overview, but I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of confusing, and the best way to honestly understand the story is to play the game and maybe even go on the internet and do a little more research. But this storyline is like off the wall confusing, but I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. Okay, so the story takes place in the city of XIII, which is built above the city or planet of Pulse, and basically all these people in the city of XIII hate Pulse. It's evil. There's legends about Pulse. It's a really bad place to go. You don't want to be there. And there's these giant robotic gods from Pulse that come to XIII. These gods are called fal'Cie. And what they do is they turn people, anybody that they come into contact with, they turn into l'Cie. And these l'Cie are given a certain destiny and are marked on their body somewhere that they are l'Cie. And they are given a certain destiny, or the game calls it a focus. But that's their destiny. So they're given a certain destiny, and they have to fulfill the destiny. How do they know what their destiny is? This fal'Cie will give them a very brief glimpse or vision of what they're supposed to do, and then they're supposed to figure it out from there. If they manage to figure it out, they are turned into a crystal that then is transported into the fal'Cie to power it even more. Or if they don't fulfill their destiny, they turn into this monster creature kind of thing, and they're doomed to be that way for the rest of their life. That's why the people of XIII don't like the fal'Cie. They don't like anybody that is l'Cie, because you're either going to be turned into a crystal, you're either going to be turned into a monster, and neither one of those outcomes is very good. Really confusing story, but once you start playing it, you're going to understand it a lot better, and it is really good. But anyway, I'm running out of time here, so let's get into the review. The graphics in this game, of course, it's a Final Fantasy title. They're going to be great. And obviously, this is the first Final Fantasy title to come to the next-gen consoles, so the graphics are just even that much better. They really are really good graphics. I ran into a few graphical issues throughout the game, like pop-ins, but nothing too major, nothing to ruin the game, as you would come to expect from a Square Enix game, and especially the Final Fantasy titles. The graphics are amazing. Some of the most breathtaking graphics you're ever going to see in an RPG, and this game is definitely a jewel and something to check out just for the graphics. So no problem in the graphics department, as like I said, as you'd come to expect from Square Enix game. The sound of this game is also right on par with the Final Fantasy. I found a few songs in it to be a little repetitive, but as you'd expect, the Final Fantasy soundtrack is there in all of its glory. It sounds amazing. The voice acting is top-notch, and something that's really cool is they even went back through the game and redid the lip syncing for the American dialogue, so it doesn't look out of place. So it looks really good. It sounds incredible. The music is great. The voice talent is some of the best in the video game industry right now. I mean, the sound's awesome. This game is everything you would come to expect from a Final Fantasy game. The leveling up system is somewhat close to Final Fantasy's X. The spheres, how you'd level up in Final Fantasy X, it's that same process basically, just looks a little bit better, and is a lot of fun. You kind of get to choose different avenues of how you want your character to progress. Do you want him to have more HP when he levels up? Do you want him to have more magical ability? Do you want him to strengthen up? Do you want him to learn a new ability? It's all really intricate and really involved. Another thing that was really involved is the combat system. It starts out really simple, and you think, man, this is really bland. I don't want to go through a whole game just doing this. But once you learn all the techniques and go through a few tutorials and they teach you some more stuff as you progress, because this game, I think they kind of wanted to pull beginners in, new people into the Final Fantasy universe, so they kind of tiptoed through the beginning, made it really, really watered down. But as you progress, the combat system becomes really, really, really in-depth. Some of the most in-depth combat of any Final Fantasy game you're going to see. Now, for some of the newcomers, some of the characters might seem a little annoying or out of place, but if you're a true Final Fantasy fan, you're going to feel right at home in this game. Graphics are good. The storyline is amazing once you start playing it and following it. Like I said, it's hard to explain. The sound is great, the graphics are great. Like I said, the storyline's awesome. I'm giving Final Fantasy an 8.5 out of 10. This game is definitely, you gotta check it out. If you do check out this game and you do happen to have both an Xbox and a PS3, I would recommend checking out the PS3. The graphics are going to be a little bit more crisp on the PS3 and a little bit more smooth, and plus the Xbox 360 version comes with 3 discs, whereas the PlayStation 3 version only comes with 1 disc and it has better graphics. So again, I'm giving this game an 8.5 out of 10. This has been the Video Game Viewer, guys. Thanks for watching.